So far, no one's gotten to Prestige Master level 1000 just yet in Black Ops 6. So technically, no one's officially seen all of the rewards for level 1000 yet in Black Ops 6. But with that said, one did leak out a little while ago, and it's one that is kind of strange, but also may hold a secret meaning to its inclusion in Black Ops 6. So today we're taking a look at what this reward is, the possible hidden meaning, and what it may mean for the future with Black Ops 6 and surprisingly beyond. So drop your thoughts as we go along, drop a like if you enjoy the video, and make sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 6 coverage as we gear up for Season 1 Reloaded, and of course, all that's still to follow after that. I'd love to have you in the community as we chase down 700,000 subscribers, but for now, let's get into it. So firstly, the level 1000 rewards, or at least reward that we know of right now. If you go to the Prestige Master tab of your progression in your barracks, you can end up seeing, of course, Prestige Master level 100, 200, and upwards of level 900, and classified for level 1000, in which case, at level 1000, you end up having access to all of the different custom Prestige emblems, every single one available to you, but you also end up getting 6 instant rewards. If you go and try and hover over them, it doesn't preview anything other than what is the shape of a redacted figure, which would make sense. I mean, every single Prestige, we end up seeing some sort of operator skin that came along with this, plus 5 other additional rewards. But this one that leaked is actually a little different. Spoiler alert for those that do want to click off this and don't want to end up seeing what this is beforehand, now's your chance to do so. But for those that do want to see this here, the reward that is redacted here, that silhouette, is actually not just an operator skin, but a brand new operator entirely. An operator exclusive to only level 1000. Thanks to ThunderCod, a leaker here over on Twitter in the COD space, we know of Samuels, or perhaps known better as Agent Samuels, if that name rings any bell. But he's going to be coming as a brand new operator, which his bio then says, name Eric Samuels, United States citizenship, English language, a faction affiliation is the Rogue Black Ops, and his status is active, with a quote that says those were some pretty ballsy moves out there. The details of his bio end up revealing that Eric Samuels was a part of President Bosworth's Secret Service detail and was responsible for safely transporting her through Los Angeles during Menendez's drone attacks in 2025, a battle which Samuels fought alongside and earned the trust of experienced CIA agents like David Mason and Mike Harper. Old school and tough as nails, Samuel's peers look to him for more leadership and strength in times of crisis. His abilities to spot threats well before they materialize, coupled with his cool head in a firefight, make him the ideal Secret Service operative. It is rumored that Samuels has turned down multiple CIA recruitment offers, preferring his role as a protector of the country's most important leaders. So if you haven't picked up on any of those context clues just yet, Samuels was from Black Ops 2. So we are going to end up getting a brand new operator, a standard standalone operator that isn't a skin or anything like that, of an operator from Black Ops 2, a sort of side character in one of the missions here. So why in the world would a random operator, if we want to put it that way, from Black Ops 2 be in Black Ops 6 as a hidden reward, as something that takes you the longest grind out of the entire game's offering to end up getting? Now, it's possible it may not be anything more than just that, a celebration of prior Black Ops titles, just as an operator from Black Ops 2. Something cool to be like, hey, here's an exclusive operator that you only get at level 1000. It's paying homage to Black Ops 2. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary. Every single Prestige has been reminiscent of a prior era of the Black Ops franchise. It wouldn't be out of the ordinary to see an operator offered that's a part of Black Ops 2. But there's another current theory floating around the internet where Black Ops 7, if we want to call it that, is rumored to be the next game here up in 2025. Next year's title is rumored to be kind of that tick and talk, the swinging back and forth of the pendulum, as they ended up sort of referring to it as when talking about how we just recently had Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. That is the current developmental rumor for Black Ops upcoming. A 6th and then a second year of Black Ops, followed by whatever it may be. Leaks and reports have indicated that this is going to be a sequel set shortly after Black Ops 2's events in the year 2030. So jumping from the 90s upwards to the near future once again here, in which case it's also been detailed that while the campaign is going to be new, the narrative is going to continue off of what Black Ops 2 built, it's also going to be focusing a lot on a lot of remasters like we see within Modern Warfare 3, a lot of Black Ops 2 remade maps and other classics alongside coincide with originals coming at either launch or during the post-launch, kind of again, that second year of support. It's also rumored that Zombies will see the original cast coming back here, once again, continuing that storyline, which we thought would be over for a couple of years now, with things like regular Create a Class systems coming back, the Prestige system returning, the Omni Movement system being innovated on a little further, and a plethora of other details that go along with it. Though, of course, no one at Activision or Treyarch would ever come outright and say that. So the theory is that this is a sort of hidden in plain view preview of what's to come. An operator that is kind of a side character within Black Ops 2, being somebody that is right there in Black Ops 6 before the Black Ops 2 sequel. So that's rather interesting here, and is a very curious theory, I think, when we think about this in a sort of more in-depth perspective, because on one hand, that'd be such a cool little Easter egg here, and that realistically, you have plausible deniability with everything that we've seen so far with the sort of homages to past Black Ops experiences. You could just say, oh, it's just a Black Ops 2 operator, but at the same time, it could be our first teaser for what's upcoming. But what I find interesting about the upcoming project beyond Black Ops 6 is how this kind of now likely gets shaken up a bit in what they were trying to tell in a cohesive story. I kind of think that Black Ops 6, and more specifically, Verdansk, really kind of screwed up the plans here for this year one before we get to year two. So for perspective, this is the first year since Cold War that we've had a properly linked storyline through everything in a year of content. Campaign, multiplayer, cutscenes, post-launch with multiplayer and Warzone. Vanguard might have been considered, if we're being generous, the last ones here to do that through everything, though, let's be honest, King Kong and Godzilla aren't exactly a coherent and cohesive experience to the Call of Duty narrative. But no, Black Ops 6 seemingly set out from the very beginning to have everything all in one universal bubble, with Rogue Black Ops, the Pantheon, the world of Avalon that's being set up, with inner workings such as the French Syndicate, from campaign to multiplayer to cutscenes. Everything so far has revolved around this one little bubble in a narrative fashion, built for Black Ops 6 in particular. Until we get to early next year, when Verdansk is released, and it kind of messes everything up. Reports have it, if true, that Avalon was ready to go and ready to launch, intended to be this year's Season 1 integration map, as we've seen since Caldera and Vanguard with Season 1, Al-Mazrah with Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2's launch, Urzikstan with Modern Warfare 3's integration at Season 1. It was intended to be that same sort of pattern on an annual basis. The big map for Black Ops 6 Warzone, replacing Urzikstan, and Area 99 likely coming at a later point in the year. Perhaps that spring point that we see Verdansk currently at. But nope, Activision top brass saw the success of Fortnite OG, and we're like, hey, we're bringing Verdansk back. We're going to do that again. And then that kind of got pushed to the forefront, where Avalon got pushed back to, right now, it's rumored to be next year's Season 1 integration. Area 99 came with this year's Season 1 integration, and then Verdansk is taking the middle point place in the spring at some point. So, I mean, not only is it just weird we're going to have Verdansk for like 7 months, perhaps, here at this, but then that we're also just having this cohesive storyline broken up, where this world of Avalon was meant to tell this entire post-launch story, but now we're going to get it with a Black Ops 2 sequel set 39 years in the future, and then we're going to come back to an Avalon that's just like, hey, this is the story we were telling last year. I feel like that's kind of stupid on how they do that, and recently I've been kind of in full swing of like, no, I think I'd rather have Avalon than go back to Verdansk for a short window of time just as a sort of OG throwback. I don't know if that's just me, but anyways, that is what ends up being potentially a teaser here, and again, maybe we're just grasping at straws. Maybe this is totally a conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat, fully on, everything like that, but either way, I'm curious to see what else comes to be a level 1000 reward, because we do know of Samuels as an operator. That's one of the rewards here, but we still have 6 other instant rewards for hitting level 1000. Those things could confirm or deny the idea of this concept, or maybe blur the lines even further. One thing that I'm hoping for, just as a fiend of them, is that one of them is a sort of mastery camo of some kind, not just a blueprint like we've seen throughout the rest of the prestige rewards, though I'm not necessarily getting my hopes up too much. I'd love to see that, but I don't know if that would actually realistically be a thing. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we end up seeing the other 5 items be a loading screen, a zombies gobblegum pack, an emblem, a spray, and a blueprint for some weapon, because we've seen that every single prestige up until this point, and every sort of incremental unlock. The only difference is that one now has an operator rather than an operator skin. So that's where we're at. That is the sort of curious case of the level 1000 redacted rewards. I'd love to get your take on this, though. What do you think? Do you think it is a teaser for an upcoming year 2 of Black Ops? Do you think it's just another homage to Black Ops 2 and the rest of the Black Ops universe? Let me know. But before we wrap everything up, make sure to check out my friends over at Gamer Advantage. The Black Friday and holiday sales have started as of today, so make sure you're checking that kind of stuff out. Some crazy discounts going on over the next couple of days here, upwards of 50% off on some items here. So make sure you're checking what is on screen right now, that sort of calendar of discounts here, and make sure to use code Espresso to get 10 additional % off. So again, you can get upwards of 60% off your entire order if you guys want to check that out. But check it out, link in the description below if you guys want to learn more. Or again, if you want to pick something up for yourself, use code Espresso to get 10 additional % off, whatever the deal of the day is, and a 35% off site-wide discount on all items. So check it out, link in the description below. But for now, that's going to wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts down below. What are you guys looking forward to out of the rewards here upcoming? Is there, again, anything that you're hoping to see out of these level 1000 rewards? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor, drop a like on it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6. Still got a lot up on deck with Season 1 Reloaded, and again, maybe some new clues with level 1000 rewards coming up soon. I'd love to have in the community as we cover all that. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Mine has been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care, and peace.